Hello, my beautiful friends. It is me again reporting to you from absolutely beautiful Bulgaria, which is getting a little bit cooler now. I had forgotten my sunny beach hat today, but I am wearing my lucky scarf. It is definitely getting colder. You can see the clouds up in the sky. So I just cruised through Sunny Beach, the world's #1 resort, and things are definitely closed. So I would call essentially last weekend, sort of the last weekend, the last hurrah. Just sort of meandered around, all my little spots where all the restaurants, and I gotta tell you, it's dead. There are still a few scragglers cruising around Flower Street. There's a couple more places open. But it's definitely over. Lots of sort of Bulgarian folks now just hiding things up, taking their stock back, from their shops, all their cigarettes and all the food and stuff like that from the restaurants. Just taking it back to whatever they're going. Many people now are, there's a lot of seasonal workers here, so many of them are heading into the ski resorts, to Bansko. Pamparovo and or going back to their towns and their villages to relax and enjoy their winters and just enjoy their lives a bit. So that's the end of that. It's definitely the end of season, definitely. So I want to tell you where I'm at right now. I am actually in Vlas. Okay, so I cruised through Sunny Beach and I went kind of up the hill a little bit. And now I'm in a place that I've never actually been to before because I'm trying to figure out how to get up into the mountains. There are a few trails, but they're just a bit too challenging for me. Maybe doing like a hike or something would be cool, but the big bike would, I just not even gonna bother. So this is sort of like a very strange place of Vlas. There's It's not very busy here. You'd think this is where the locals would be, but today is not very busy. A lot of older, rundown, unfinished, which is really weird. A lot of unfinished apartments and loads of complexes. They're all different. They're all super cool. I actually, I'm just standing here on a huge deck here, or one of them, and they are all different. It's like, like some family or some company or whatever came in, and they're all different, and they designed their own buildings, and different colors and different sort of styles and architectural cues, and I love it. It's a little bit dingy, it's a little bit unkept. It doesn't seem I don't know, for some reason whenever I come here it feels so, I'm like Italy or something like that. I don't know why I always say that, but it kind of feels like that. So yeah, you'll notice some of these buildings here. I mean, this is really, it's not prime property, I guess, because by the sea would be prime property. But I can't imagine the gorgeous views from, an apartment up here, which, it's just not finished. Nobody's ever lived there. I mean, imagine the balcony on the other side, and you are looking, the bottom part of Vlas, which is beautiful, and the marina, and of course across the bay to Sunny Beach, and of course Old Town Nesebar. And if you look here, if you get little glimpses, I don't know if you can see, but that is Old Town Nesebar here, just the tip of the peninsula there. It's beautiful, like looking at all this stuff with your real eyes here. I'm looking at. It's actually really cool. And then, of course, you see some of these really finished buildings, like these big balconies and all this kind of cool stuff. I bet people live really well here, and there's some huge balconies, and you kind of walk out of your kitchen, let's say, or your bedroom or whatever, and then you have the spiral staircase, and the whole fucking roof is yours, There's a few places that are like that. That's not the best example there, but there's, I cruise by a few of these places, and I mean, whoa, you want to live like that? Just imagine having barbecue, just like a place to chill out, put on some weatherproof furniture or something outside, and that's like your living space, especially in the summer or in the winter too. You can put like a cool propane heater or something like that. Oh, you gotta love that. I mean, that's super cool. You know, this is the other side of this building. That's pretty fancy. And I like the color. And should love to see what it's like. And the top room there is kind of like a round room with lots of windows and a massive freaking deck. Very fucking cool. Very cool. And of course, right behind you is just greenery, and it's the hills of Vlas, and there's a bicycle behind me. So yeah, it's great. It's just great. Now back to the unfortunateness of some of these, completely unfinished buildings. Like, what the hell happened to this? I mean, in my opinion, somebody took the time to build a really nice garden. In my opinion, this is just like, it's prime. Chop this up into a couple or hey, if you got the books, build yourself this incredible, chateau or whatever you want to call it, this beautiful villa. You're 10 minutes from the sea. I mean, wow, it's pretty awesome. And there's a little shop here. So yeah, again, first time walking down here, and you'll just notice behind me, everything is different. And I bet you there's another restaurant. And there's lots of, that place kind of looks like there's little castle-y cues. And, these must be private residences or maybe like Airbnbs or something. But I have a feeling, look at this. It's just, everything is so different. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And look at the clouds, a little bit of angry clouds behind me. This is a hotel here, so that's pretty cool. So what else do I want to talk about? We don't really have any plans to go anywhere. There's just a couple places we're going to fly to. This will be our first first holidays, just to visit some friends in the coming weeks. But we're staying in Europe. Sometimes we go to Asia for winters and stuff for a few weeks, for a month or two. But not this year. We're gonna sit here on our thumbs, which is just great for me. Doesn't bother me at all. Super happy to be here. And you know what? So 1 second, look at this. So this is kind of the main road here that takes you from the super main road, and just think about all these kind of buildings here. So hey, if you're thinking of coming to Sunny Beach still to enjoy a little bit of a summer, this weekend we're gonna get like 30-degree weather again, like hot weather. Unfortunately, I did cruise by the beach today and kind of went for a 2-second beach walk, and all the bars, anything on first line. I think there's only 1 or 2 places that are kind of in town right now on Flower Street where you can sit with a Prinsko in your hand and still be kind of right on the beach. But all the beach bars are now officially closed, including the Che Bar that we would go to a few times, and that cool, the old White House bar. Everything is kind of like closed down now. They put, the wooden planks and stuff. And, as I was walking, there's really just people in their, jackets now. It's kind of, very feeling wintry. So this weekend, I think is going to be a last hurrah. So we're going to party on the beach. My bike is super cool. Yes. I got my lights installed, my winter lights. Really cool. I bought a big harness. I bought the lights, then I thought I'm going to build the harness myself, but then I just ended up getting the whole the additional setup from Amazon and setting it up yesterday with relays and all that stuff. They're really fucking bright, really bright, and they have different settings, so they have flashing things. So yeah, the cops are going to pull me over and, what are you doing with these lights? Okay, I'm going to go grab some lunch, but you get this kind of a behind the scenes view of St. Vlas, but on the other opposite side. I will try to go maybe past that way. Still, I want to get some nice shots of the sea, and maybe there is a paved or somewhat paved road that will take me a little bit higher, because it's really beautiful here. The views from, again, like from some of these apartments would, wow. I hope you guys are enjoying this little urban hike around Vlas as much as I am. Let's continue on just for at least a couple more minutes. So since the last video, I just drove maybe 500 meters or so, just down one more street and then up a little bit. So that means west. And yeah, these kind of weird places. By weird, I mean really cool. Villas and apartments, and then these other, like, whatever you want to call them, I guess they're apartments. There's a hospital here. That's kind of cool. But just everything I'm looking at is so freaking cool. And everybody has a balcony, obviously, overlooking the sea and Nesebar. And in between, you'd see these like single family homes. And I'm assuming this is mostly, you know, Bulgarian people, I guess. And these must be their summer homes, or, you know, there's really nobody here. So must be their summer places when they come and hang out with their families and enjoy the sea. The view is absolutely spectacular, and there's so much greenery here. You know, it's not like those crappy sunny beach complexes where only a handful of the property management companies actually go out of their way and do something really nice. But here, you know, there's plants and roses and veggies and just, it's cool. I love it. I'd love to just visit some of these apartments and just see what it's like inside. And, you know, you're sitting up there and that is, you know, your view. Look at the clouds. It looks like Jesus is smiling from above. So yeah, just the views. And again, some places are unfinished. Some places look like they were built in the 70s or, you know, kind of early 80s. And then some places look like were finished last Thursday, you know, places like that. And everything's sort of in between. And it's super crazy cool. And there's a few restaurants, of course, and little shops where you can get your cigarettes and your 7-day. And here, I found, never been here. Oh, this is cool. The place, like in Italy, in the hill towns, when you visit some of the villages and it's really, really steep and it's difficult really to get up and down, they set up these stairs, okay? So here you can take this spiraling staircase right down to the main road. So if you're at the Mercury Market or whatever picking up some groceries, you really don't have to climb. I mean, that's a pretty solid like kilometer and a bit to get right to the top of the hill here. Oh man, it's cool. But look at the view. You know, and again, that is Old Town Nesebar, which is just beautiful right now. I'm really happy that these clouds are here because it really is stunning here right now. Holy crap. I don't know what's going on here, but something's going on here. Jeez, you know, if I had like a balcony like that, I could just sit there, I'll probably start smoking, because I'll just sit there and smoke cigarettes on this balcony. And look how you can't really probably see it, but how the light is reflecting on the sea. I mean, it's really something. What a day. Jeez. What a day. What a day. See, I would be like hanging out like this lady. Zdrasty. See, that's all I would be doing, just waiting at people and hanging out. There's a cafe. I'll show you one more view. Oh, I mean, you cannot beat this. I mean, I have shivers. Look at this. Can you see the light reflecting of the sea? 1 second, sorry, I'll keep it a bit steadier. You know, like whatever the camera's picking up, like this is Vlas, you know, you can see sunny beach across the bay, you know, all the big hotels and stuff like that. And right in the center is the light. I don't know, whatever. It's pretty cool. Okay, I am not going to try to go any further. Maybe I will. Like, think about this apartment here. You know, that's got to be the same person's, you know, penthouse. 2 levels, little tiny balcony at the top, another balcony lower. You know, probably some shit like, oh, why would you leave, you know? I mean, holy fucking hell, that is epic. Some people live really well around here, that's for sure. Too bad it's so empty right now. But definitely next summer, I'll come back here in the heyday of summer, and I will actually hike. I won't bring the bike, so I can have a few beers. I don't even have a garage. Anyways, I love it here. It's my first time here, and I feel now a little bit sad that I never got to walk around this super cool neighborhood. And it's like 5 minutes from my house, 7 minutes from my house, and it is really cool. So if you get a chance, you're in Vlas, of course, check out the beach. But if you want to get away from the madness, lace up your hiking shoes and head up the hill and meander through these really cool places, because it is, well, obviously it's well worth it. Really cool. Ciao. So this officially will be a VV, which stands for Vlas video. So this is part 3. I am now walking down the main strip, which I thought was completely closed and empty and dead, but it's not. Some of the shops are still open here. There's a lot of commerce still happening. Lots of restaurants and supermarkets and clothes and all kinds of crap, and hats and jackets. And there's an apteca here still open, which is great, but I think some of the bigger places are not closed. It is definitely getting cold. So when I was cruising back down there, the main school, the Vlas school, completely packed, just full of small people. And of course, like the parents kind of milling around, picking them up and stuff. So there must be a pretty solid core group of folks that live here full time. I know for sure way more than in Sunny, but yeah, there's lots of people still walking around having fun. So right in front of me, that you can't see just yet, is I guess the city center. That's what I would definitely call it. It's the town square just in front of me, and there's a handful of restaurants that are still open, but most of it is pretty dead. There's some new construction here, and it's quite nice here. It's fine. They did a pretty good job. They're always sort of improving this part of the world. Oh yeah, people are hanging out, drinking beers on the benches. It's actually a cool place to hang out. It's very kind of serene right now. It's very chill, very chill here right now. Very cool. So I'm actually parked the steed in front of a restaurant that I've walked past a number of times, driven past actually a handful of times, and it's this beautiful kind of a building that just reminds me of like a Canadian pub, because lots of plants outside, and they really took some time to really make it look really pretty and really kind of, I guess, kind of hipstery maybe. I don't know if hipstery is the right word, but it's really cool, and they have really an extensive menu of, you know, not skembe or you know, cutlets and stuff like that. Lots of cool stuff. Obviously a touristy place. I've never eaten there yet, but I did order some food that I am now waiting for. So I'm really excited. The guy was really friendly, and there's some people sort of hanging out, and they have motorcycle racing on TV. And it's sort of like a cool, unpretentious place, but just looks really nice. So I hope the food is nice. The food is good. What else is here? Travel place closed. Still get your sunglasses. Some stuff here. You know, just look at some of these apartments. just this huge deck. I mean, that deck is bigger than it's bigger than my apartment. You know, it is. I mean, it's a massive deck, and I wonder what it'd be like just to live, you know, in the height of summer, just above a supermarket. And you know, we've walked past here before, and it gets really busy. Rusty? And how crazy it would be. I think it'd be really cool. I could just sit up on the balcony there, yell at people, wave at people, strike up conversations. I think it would be really quite the experience, and I'd be up for it. And then there's like, you know, some of these older homes where, you know, some lady, you know, back in the 80s invested in, and she has like her little doilies and probably maybe like a little tube TV that she watches BTV on and yells at the news anchors. But she still has this beautiful view, you know, of the sea. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'll show you the restaurant. I'm still waiting for my food, I think. Yes, I am. Okay, I mean, come on. Are you ready? This place is pretty. Right behind me. So my food has not arrived yet, but it's really cool. And last time I was here, it was nighttime, so everything kind of lights up. So, oh, my burger's here. So, double burger. Look at that, hey? Holy crap. Perfect timing. So, I'm not gonna get the fries today. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Look at this. This is gonna be fun. Look at this place. Be jealous, it's cool here right now. Wait. I got my hat on. I made it home from a really cool St. Vlas journey. Bike is parked. I did some shopping, went to Mladost, and still it's really busy. That whole corner, the chicken place, the Serbian grill, the dollar store, full people. The cars coming in and out. It just feels like summer. So it's great. Yeah, it's awesome. And it's just like the cooler weather right now. It feels nice. So I am, I forgot to boast about something. I bought myself a Workmate. It is a Black & Decker Workmate table, which is where I do my arts and crafts. And last couple of days I've been learning how to put these, because I'm still into solar. That's the whole new thing right now. I'm into solar now. So I'm figuring out how to crimp. I've got like crimpers and stuff like that. How to make these solar connectors. I'm still at it because there's so many pieces, but this is how they click, and they're not supposed to tear apart. They're fireproof or waterproof and all this other shit. Anyways, doesn't matter. So weather like this does not bode well with drinking Pirinska. So I got myself a little flute for my wine. I just buy the cheapest wine you can find. This fall right now, I am going to be drinking a lot more red wine because it just doesn't feel, like I said, it doesn't feel really nice to be drinking all this beer because it's more of a summery thing. So, cheers, everyone. Cheers with some good red wine. Bulgarian red wine is awesome. So, wanted to tell you a couple stories. So the Workmate, it's Black & Decker, all this kind of stuff. It's kind of difficult to get here. Even you can order from Amazon, but the shipping is crazy. It's a big ass freaking box, and it's quite expensive. So just arbitrarily, weirdly, I'm like Black & Decker, Bulgaria, and boom, there's this online store, just some like a workers supply shop, bazillion things from like welding things down to little screws. I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird, pretty amazing. So I go, I type in Workmate, no problem. Okay, so I'd like to order one. No problem. Thank you. Credit card, no problem. Put the address in. Beep. One day. Oh, no. One day. It's here. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. I have no idea. Like, that is absolutely amazing. You can't. Thank you very much. Shake hands. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Another funny story. Sorry if I'm boring you, but I gotta tell you, this just from yesterday. So getting a shower thing, a shower setup thing, because the old one is leaking. It's fine. It's old, a few years old. Again, Amazon, because it's just like I get all this stuff from Amazon because it's like that. But again, I go to the Masterclass website, which was just, I was dreading that because a few years ago it was just a fucking nightmare. It's like from the 80s, website from the 80s. I go in, okay, everything's nice, okay. Search in English, okay. Like a copper colored one. There's the list, okay. You want the fancy one or you want the cheaper one? Okay. We'll get the cheaper one, okay. Click. What the fuck? Okay, this is weird. Log in. Google as a single sign-on. Okay. Click. I got my Google Workspace account, so boom, one button. I'm logged in. Add it to basket. Sign out. My card is already stored. I click OK. Okay. It'll take 2 days. It'll be at your door in 2 days. I'm like, what the fuck? Amazing. Fucking amazing. It's really happening, all this stuff, you know? It's really happening. Master House is not very far from here, but still, I'm gonna jump on the bike and bring a fucking shower, fucking rain shower thingy with me on my back. Hey, it's fun. Of course I would, but free shipping, speedy, confirmation. 2 seconds later, I will come to you, tomorrow, and it's all paid for. Everything. Again, not one penny's exchanged. The guy will come tomorrow. My phone number's on the thing. He'll get my ass out of bed probably at noon or 1 o'clock because I'm a scumbag. Because I'll finish off this bottle of wine today and I'll probably be sleeping all for God knows how long. But everything is working as good as it can be, which is freaking awesome. Which I am very happy. Thank you, Bulgaria. It's just literally as good as it can be. So I just wanted to mention that to everybody that if you're ordering stuff online. I would always, I guess now, just try to get it from Bulgarian people. Support the Bulgarian economy, support the guys here, support local businesses if you can. Of course, if they make it shitty for you, fucking bitch them out, yell them. There's going to be some kind of a comment thing. There's going to be something like, why is this fucked? I can't navigate your website. You don't have, this sort of thing or this sort of thing to make things easier. If you yell and if you say, hey, fix this because it's the way it's supposed to work, it seems to me that maybe some people are listening. And anyways, my last two e-shopping transactions from, just here within Bulgaria's borders has been the best they can be and certainly the best they've ever been. And they can't be better, okay? That's all. I'm going to get crimping. Look at this. I got so much more stuff coming. All this dumb stuff. I have wire strippers and I'm getting a pneumatic crimper because why not? I need to learn how all this stuff works. I've learned how to make little cables and little connectors and with the heat shrink and big wires now for the battery terminals. I'm going to be an expert on this. I'm just going through a phase. It's going to be something different in a couple of weeks. But that's my life. Thank you for watching my video. The burger at the place in Vlas was awesome. The service was great. I met some expats, some Brits and stuff. We're just hanging out, watching motorbike racing. So friendly and so fun. They're drinking beers as big. Of course, it's kind of the weekend, so yeah, they're just enjoying themselves. Really friendly, just like so fun, just so fun. And that restaurant is great. And my burger was awesome, like American style burger. And it was nice because they put so many different ingredients in it. Fucking 2 slices of bacon, like each slice of bacon in a fucking burger was the thickness of just going to one of those shit places here in Sunny Beach on the side of the road, like those hamburger places where the burger is this big, but the bun is this thick, the bottom is this thick. They'll fill it with French fries, and then the meat is like, thinner. It's thinner than my freaking, finger. So when you go to a cool burger place like that, when the patty's like that, and you get 2 of them, so you get this much meat, and then the bacon's like this, it's pretty cool. It's great. It makes me very happy because, come on, if you're gonna make a fucking burger, make a fucking burger. Thank you for watching, guys, and.